Changing the world around me is something I am most passionate about. I am Ruth Agosa, Miss Philanthropy Africa Nigeria. Follow me as I talk about my philanthropy journey. As a model, an entrepreneur, and a charity ambassador, I have had the privilege to volunteer with some amazing NGOs. It is a world of glamour and creativity, and when I am not working, I'm relaxing. As a social worker, I have been exposed to helping the society and people around me, and being Miss Philanthropy Africa Nigeria has aided me through this journey. Being Miss Philanthropy Africa Nigeria, I embarked on girls' empowerment projects, helping the vulnerable ones and focusing my targets on schools, streets, and orphanages. I ran up a clean-up campaign in a prominent market and visited some orphanages in Benin City with my focus on introducing entrepreneurship to the girls. Feed the Streets project and sharing clothes to market women with prominent organizations. My journey so far in the Miss Philanthropy African Beauty pageant has expanded my knowledge and capacity to finish up 13 projects. I had a school tour as my first project and visited Ilese Comprehensive High School in Ogun State. I visited Okiaji Market and targeted sharing academic items to child hawkers, encouraging them to take their academics seriously. I affected the lives of 2 hawkers positively by supporting them with food items during this challenging economy. I had a fundraiser campaign in which the money raised was used to clothe the street children. I visited Tender Heart Orphanage to encourage the girls, in which I empowered a few of them as carrying out a project without fund. I carried out a skill acquisition training. I discovered and nurtured a young talent. I had another fundraiser to support a family with food items, which I did. I visited our clinic hospital to pray with the patients as a ray of hope. I have had a community outreach with Safel Better Life organization, where we distributed food items at First East Secular Environ. I had another school outreach in Payne Primary School to encourage pupils. I visited the home of people living with disability, and I had an interview with the president. Lastly, I had a social media campaign against rape. My special appearances are to the Edo State Waste Management Board, where I had a meeting with the general manager. I had a live Facebook session with Lydia Okoje meets ECOWAS Nigeria 2022 in creating a sustainable pet project. I paid a courtesy visit to Safel Better Life organization. I had an orphanage tour on which I visited Eunice Transit Home, Ajebo Orphanage, and Emmanuel Orphanage. I had a Children's Day outreach. I had another Children's Day outreach collaborating with Initiative for Advancement of the Albinism Cause and Church of God Mission International. I had a special guest appearance at the Most Beautiful Girl in University's pageant, a guest at the Youth Arena radio talk show with EBS, a special guest appearance at the premiere of Uncle's Crush movie. I had an interview with Debbie on my journey as Miss Philanthropy Africa Nigeria, and I was published on the news letterhead. I had an outreach with Give the Child Initiative and Access Corporation in celebration of International Girl Child's Day at Lusakari Model Educational Center. I was invited as a special guest at the Miss University's Icon Award and Runway. If crowned Miss Philanthropy Africa, I will focus my targets on women and girls, create an economic process that involves empowering women as a poverty reduction measure. Thank you.